Hello, and welcome to today's lesson. Today we're going to be having a look at the story called The Very Cranky Bear. Now, year ones, I know you've read this story last year in prep. You read all about The Very Cranky Bear and all of the other stories by Nick Bland. Today we're going to be looking at The Very Cranky Bear again, but we're going to be looking at The Very Cranky Bear this week and looking how the bear changes from the beginning to the end of the story, because his character traits are different from the beginning to the end. In today's lesson, we're going to be having a look at the Very Cranky Bear and what he looks like on the outside. So we're not looking at what he looks like on the inside or how he's behaving or how he's acting. We're having a look at what type of character he looks like on the outside. Our story today is about a bear. Do you know about bears? Do we have bears in Australia in the wild? No, we don't have bears in the wild. We have koala bears, but a grizzly bear is a little bit different to a koala bear, or a brown bear is a little bit different as well. Our story today is about a brown bear. What do you already know about brown bears? You would already know that bears live in caves. You know this because you read the stories about the Very Cranky Bear last year. I wonder what's making this bear so cranky. We know he lives in caves, but what does he do inside that cave? Oh, well, we know that really, really big word, and you would have come across this word last year called hibernate. And bears like to hibernate in the winter. I wonder if this bear is a little bit cranky because when he's trying to hibernate, he can't get to sleep. Let's have a little look at this story. I can see on the back of my cover, it tells me a little bit of a clue. It also shows me other books that Nick Bland has written, like The Very Itchy Bear. In the jingle jangle jungle, on a wet and windy day, 4 little friends meet. A very cranky bear. Can they cheer him up? I wonder what they're going to do to make the very cranky bear a very happy bear. I wonder if that's how he's going to change in our story. Let's look at our story today. The Very Cranky Bear by Nick Bland. In the jingle jangle jungle, on a cold and rainy day, 4 little friends found a perfect place to play. Moose had marvellous antlers, and Lion, he had a golden mane. Zebra had fantastic stripes, and Sheep, well, no, Sheep, he was just kind of plain. And here they are, going inside their perfect play area. None of them had noticed that someone else was there. Sleeping in that cave was a very cranky bear. Roar went the cranky bear. Roar, 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 roar. He gnashed his teeth and stomped his feet. Stop, stop, stop. And chased them out the door. So, in the jingle jangle jungle, on a cold and rainy day, 4 little friends had nowhere warm to play. And I can imagine they're getting a little bit wet because we could see that Nick Bland has written that it's a cold and windy day. Would you want to be outside on a cold and windy day? I know I wouldn't. Wait a minute, said Zebra, as she scratched her furry chin. Maybe if we cheer him up, he'd let us come back in. If I did not have stripes, said Zebra, I'd be cranky too. We should give that bear some stripes. That's what we should do. Oh, I wonder if giving stripes to the bear is going to make him a very happy bear. Stripes are silly, Moose complained, especially on a bear. My antlers always cheer me up. Let's give that bear a pair. Do you think he's going to be happy when he has antlers? What would a bear use antlers for? I wonder. Let's have a look and see. Oh, no, said Lion. Antlers are a bore. A golden mane like mine, he said, would cheer him up for sure. I think I can make a prediction about what might happen next. They're saying that the bear needs all of these extra accessories on the outside. I wonder what the sheep can give the bear. So Zebra fetched a tin of mud, and Lion some grass of gold. Moose got 2 big branches, and sheep just got cold. Sheep was getting worried. They'd been eaten up for sure. And then from in the cave, there came a very cranky roar. Oh no, what's happened? Roar! Zebra, Lion, Moose ran out, and Bear was right behind them. They hid behind the bushes, where they hoped he wouldn't find them. Now we know that Zebra got a tin of mud. And we know that Zebra said, oh, bears are quite boring. I know that if I didn't have stripes, I wouldn't be very happy either. So I know that Zebra has given Bear some stripes. Oh, I wonder if this is going to make me a little bit happier. I've got my stripes on. Oh, I feel like a zebra, but I'm a bear. Would the stripes make me very happy? Now, what did Moose say again? Moose said, oh no, stripes aren't really that great. I know that bears need antlers because I'm a moose and I have antlers, and antlers would make me really happy. Oh, I look a little bit funny. I've got stripes and I've got my antlers. And you remember what Lion said? Lion said, oh, you know what? I'd be really, really miserable if I didn't have my golden mane. So I think that Lion has given Bear a golden mane. Do I look like a bear? I've got stripes, I've got antlers, and I've got my golden mane. I don't think that Bear is going to be very happy. I can make this prediction because I heard Bear go roar. I don't think that's a very, very positive thing for a bear to do. Why is he still cranky? He's got antlers, stripes, and a mane. Before we gave him those, Lion said, he looked so very plain. Wonder what Sheep's going to offer Bear, because he does look a little bit silly, a little bit like me. I don't look like a bear. I don't think this would be a way to cheer me up. Well, as Bear stormed back inside the cave, he turned and roared at Sheep. All I really want, he said, is a quiet place to sleep. Oh, wonder what Bear's going to be able to, how Bear's going to be able to sleep. Because he looks a little bit ridiculous with the stripes, with the antlers and the mane. What's Sheep going to do to be able to help Bear? So she fetched a pair of clippers. she clipped off half of her wool. She stuffed them in a cotton bag until the bag was full. She tiptoed back inside the cave. "Excuse me, Mr. Bear," she said. "Would you like a pillow for underneath your head?" Oh, is the bear going to roar again like he did when Lion and Moose and Zebra came inside the cave? "Well, thank you very much," said Bear, and soon he fell asleep. Maybe he was dreaming of a plain but thoughtful sheep. We can see all the animals have gone inside the cave to play a game on a cold and dreary day. Now, I think I'm ready to have my little sleep now. Let's have a think about this story and think what Bear looked like on the outside. I want you to think of all the words that described what Bear looked like on the outside and add them to the collection sheet today for today's lesson. Don't forget to send it through on Class Dojo to your teacher so they can have a look at the fantastic work you've been working on. See you later, Year 1s. I hope you enjoyed our story today.